Leo! Hi, babies. How are you? Welcome to Mystic Leo Channeled Messages. My name is Ana Zsofia. I'm a very proud Leo. And Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're going to take a look at the weekly energy like we always do every week, fam, and see what might be coming up for you, okay? So, take what resonates for you, leave the stuff that doesn't. You already know the drill. Flip it, reverse it. If it's meant for you, you will know because it will resonate with your spirit. Okay, family? All right. Description box has everything you need to know about me, where you should be following me on Instagram and TikTok and all the other blazes, and how you can reach me for a personal reading. That link is in my link tree on Cameo. Okay, guys? So let's jump into it. Let's see what we got going on here. I did pre-shuffle to cut down on time. All right, so I have the cracker. I was like, excuse me? What did you call me? The cracker. You guys, listen, if you can't take a joke, you just go bye. Bye. All right, the cracker. No, it's just cracker. Cracker, positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits. So it looks to me like we're already starting out on the right foot this week with a lot of positive energy. I love this. We also have look at the bigger picture right here. This is the full moon in Sagittarius. So I feel like, there could be travel involved or learning something at this time for you, Leos. And it's about zooming out sometimes and looking at your goals from far, right? From being able to stand back and seeing the forest through the trees. The reason why you're doing the things you're doing, taking a look at how what's going on affects everything as a whole in the big picture, okay? What you get to surrender this week, guys, is the drama. I was like, listen, we kind of are drama. Leo is, but we're drama in a good way sometimes. Here's what I'm going to say about us. People push us to be dramatic. Okay? People push us to be dramatic. All right. It says, no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. All right. So it's a chill vibe this week, guys. If there's some things going on surrounding you, then make sure you just kind of back off the vibe a little bit and let it play out the way it should be amongst other people, okay? Don't let it stress you and don't become part of the drama. All right, now on the positive and the flip side, what's working for you this week is the Diamond Dreamer, material wealth and true prosperity. So here we have a lot of abundance coming in for you this week, Leo, which I love for you. Now, let's see the negative aspect of this, which is going to be what's challenging you this week. And it says, as a challenger, this challenges you to address how you see materialism and the power of it. Do you focus on the material world above everything else? Have you become hypnotized by the notion that it's the only reality? Have you grown too attached to stuff? Have you come to consider wealth only to be the accumulation of worldly goods? Because abundance, wealth means a whole lot of different things. All right, Leo, it says, now is the time to find value and wealth in the intangible spiritual experience before anything is seen reflected in the manifest world. It originates in the unseen, the spiritual, and the divine mind. Be careful what you wish to manifest, for you may not want to pay the price of keeping it once you get it. The Diamond Dreamer also reminds you that disappointment and disillusionment are sometimes the way home to the truth of what's best for you. He may be here to tell you that when you don't get what you want, it's being withheld from you because something better is in store. Be compassionate with yourself and others at this time. Let the Diamond Dreamer lead you to your highest dreams for your perfect purpose and true prosperity. All right. So a little bit of a challenge when it comes to the way you're thinking around money this week. Okay. So let's move into some other cards here. See what else we got going on. Okay, money. Some of you are going to be strategizing, planning for the long term here, spending what kind of resources you have, being smart with your money, working smarter, not working harder. We also have winning money, getting paid for your efforts, or having some sort of recognition with the award card here. So there could be somebody advancing in their job this week. There could be, like, let's say you're a freelancer, maybe you get some really good, like, real work this week. And also we have people having breakthroughs here and getting recognized for what they do. Maybe if you are owning your own business or you do work online. Okay. So, but you're being encouraged to think through any of your financial decisions to be able to, again, look at the bigger picture, zoom out and see how overall this is going to affect you if you, say buy this or you invest in this particular thing. Okay. Now, I got some cards in my lap. So we're going to go ahead and look at these. All right, Leo, and see what we got, what else we have for this week. Those two want to come out. And let's see. These two. Okay. I love this. The harp is great happiness. I feel like some of you could also be working on learning an instrument, or maybe you're already just learning an instrument and you kind of progress with that this week. We have the month of October, hilarious, because we are in October. So I feel like there's a lot of beautiful energy happening for you. Oh, by the way, if you haven't watched my video about what to expect for October, it looks really amazing for us Leos, so go check that out if you're Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right. And then we have the rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Okay, so there might be a shithead in your way this week. So just be warned, right? And what do we talk about? Surrendering the drama, not being a part of it. Okay, so if somebody's trying to pull you into some stuff, every time you get out, they keep pulling you back in. Just walk away. All right. Dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. So some of you might hang out with a very good friend, a very loyal friend this week. And just simply enjoy yourself and have a good time, okay? Nothing too crazy this week. It's kind of a little bit of a humdrum, pushing right along, working on money, keeping the nose clean and staying out of trouble, as they say. All right, let's see what we got here for you. One more, please. Thank you. All right, we have health. You're improving your health and your habits this week. Guys, sorry. They made this so wide. I don't get it. This is like my favorite overalls, but they're like ginormous and they fall off my person. All right, so a big focus on your health this week. Maybe some of you are working on becoming a doctor or nurse, or maybe you've made a decision to make some sort of career move that might be positive for you when it comes to like therapy, any area that's a career in healing. Replenish your energy. That means get some more rest. Prepare for what's next. Maybe some of you are doing that. Maybe you're doing a detox. Maybe you're starting an exercise regimen, but there's a focus on working in healthcare or working at your health this week. We also have real estate. Some of you could be investing in real estate, and that's how you are strategizing your plan for the future, which is awesome. If you buy at this time, if you're doing that, the card says this is going to be very profitable for you. If you're some type of loan officer or jumping into real estate, flipping houses, like an appraiser, anything like that, this is a very lucrative thing for you to do. So I feel like if you've needed the nod, the universe is saying right now, this is the right time for you. Okay. And it's saying right now also is the right time for you to be working on your foundation, settling into things, creating things for the future and stability for yourself and for your family, maybe for those of you who have a family. Let me just put this out of my lap, okay? All right, cool. Let's get into a couple of Kipper, and then we're going to jump into some tarot, take a look at relationships. What do we got here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising? Okay, something that was some kind of concern for you is not really a concern anymore, okay? This could have to do with some type of legal issue since we have the adjudication out. If it's not, you know, I feel like there could be an overturn, an overrule, like something that works out in your favor when it comes to a legal situation here. It's no longer feeling like some type of heavy concern for you at this time, Leo. Also, if there was some worry about yourself or your family somehow, this is something that's like, what I hear is like stress relief. Okay. There's like a stress relief. And I feel like there's sort of like this burden, you know, falling off of you. Okay. There's a bit of this kind of, I don't know, wide open space I'm feeling in my chest, if that makes sense. We have courtship. So we have some dating going on here. Okay, some of you might go for a date. Doesn't have to be. You could be meeting up with some friends, you know, winky wink. All right, you're getting yourself out of some bullshit here with the imprisonment card. Did I say imprisonment? I said imprisonment. You know, sometimes as a tarot reader, we just be making up some words. Sorry, imprisonment. In my Caucasian, imprisonment. All right. So, there could be something that's wherever you felt stuck, or literally like somebody in your family or whatever might be getting out of jail. I feel like you're kind of escaping something this week. Could be a negative energy for somebody. Maybe you're just kind of freeing up the vibe because you've been keeping yourself in your house and kind of like trapped, like you haven't been getting out and doing things. I feel like you're doing a little bit more this week. Okay. So, yeah, I think I pretty much feel like that's okay. I don't know why I see a violin, guys. Not sure why, but I just saw a violin. I don't know if one of your sons or daughters is practicing the violin, but I got that. I have a Mark and a Michael coming through that want to say hi. Mark and Michael. And I have something about a van. Is somebody's van broke down, or somebody's van is breaking down this week. Okay. I feel like, don't worry, there's money for this thing. There's like money for this thing. Okay. I have something about water too. It comes to me as a hose. Okay, so that means like the piping maybe. It's coming to me like that. It could have to do with something that goes in and out of the house, like a flow between in and out of the house, or like maybe maybe what it's trying to tell me is the gutters. Okay, maybe you're doing something with the gutters or replacing the gutters. You might need to actually clean your gutters as well. Otherwise, there could be like some sort of flooding situation. Okay. All right, Leos, let's take a look at your love life. Okay, let's see what's going on or what's not going on. All right. And then I will be doing singles. Okay, Leo, I will be doing singles today. All right, show me what's going on with Leo's love life, please, this week. Those connected to somebody, in a relationship, a drama ship, or whatever it is. Okay, we have the sun. Okay. What in the world? Okay, I'm going to have to clarify this because we're starting out with the Three of Swords, but then we've got the Page of Cups. Challenging energy this week is the Lover's card. What you don't see about this connection, or what you don't see coming, is the Page of Wands. And let me see, potential outcome. Okay. And advice. All right, Leo, 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. Leo, are you the drama? Is that what's going on here? Are you the drama, Leo? Let's take a look. I'm going to clarify a lot of this because Ten of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. I'm not really understanding what this Three of Swords about. But what I see is the Sun. Okay, so something is complete. Something's done. There may be a feeling of satisfaction. This is Leo energy all over the place. Very Leo. Okay, Leo sunning, Leo shining, regardless of whatever your circumstances here. Three of Swords is telling me that there's something that I'm not feeling very good. Either you apologized or your person apologized for here. So interesting. This could be a new connection. Doesn't have to be, but I do feel like for many of you, this is somebody who's younger than you. We also have the Death card, which is a change. Now, I feel like, Leo, you're expressing here to somebody, or maybe you're realizing for yourself that there's a need to change something, okay? With the Death card, this talks all about transitions, awakenings, endings, and brand new beginnings. With the Queen of Wands, it's saying, hey, I know me. I know myself. I know what I need. I know what I want. And I am effectively in need of communicating that, getting my message through here, okay? So there's a lot of text messages or messages between the two of you regarding something that looks like it hurt you and needs to change. So somebody needs to man up, woman up, address a situation and apologize. But I feel like there's this underlying question of like, am I the drama? There's a little bit of self-examination that I'm picking up here, Leo. So some of you may, you know, either your person's realizing that they are the drama and saying something, or you are, okay? The Lovers is the challenge, Gemini energy, communication, okay? Talking, making a decision about this, figuring it out together, mutual feelings that you're both feeling. So I kind of feel a little bit of a stalemate. It could be the blame game, like, no, you did that first, you did that. Somebody needs to do something here, okay? What you don't see is the Page of Wands. There is good news coming. There's some sort of positive message here regarding this connection or from your person. So if you haven't talked to them because, you know, they did something and they were very arrogant about it and felt like, you know, they didn't realize they did something, I feel like they're coming through to say something. I just saw the Eight of Wands again. You could be at a distance from this person too. Okay, I almost feel like some of you may not have heard from them. Let's talk about the Sun really quick. Why is this here in this reading? Yeah, see, Four of Swords. So y'all might be on the pause. That means you're not talking to each other, all right? You're just trying to like, I'm gonna go about my life, go about my business, heal me. But somebody's spying, okay? Somebody is watching, somebody's doing a looky-loo, somebody's spying. And they're like, excuse me, how is Leo so happy without me? Oh, don't make me get into that one, okay? All right, what's this Three of Swords? What's this Three of Swords, please? Okay, so someone needs to address an issue they are having here is what I feel like. We have Three of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck, which could indicate that somebody was maybe taking a look at other people online, and this is part of the drama. Now, this is where, if that's what happened for some of you, I come in and I say, Leo, are you the drama? Right? Because people are allowed to have friends. Men are allowed to have female friends. Females are allowed to have male friends. Okay, and sometimes we get to ask questions, Page of Swords. We get to learn. We get to kind of dig and investigate and find out what's the nature of these friendships. Because I can tell you from experience, I have dated somebody before, and because I am a public person online, a public figure, they could not for the life of them figure out why I sent hearts to people, why I said I love them, blah, 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 blah. It was a very big issue, okay? So I kind of feel like this is similar in that. This happened to me a few years ago, but like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this person is maybe realizing that they're the drama. You know what I mean? Like their own self thoughts, how they feel about themselves, their own insecurities, their own way of being is the thing that is getting to them. And if it's not them, Leo, then it's you, and you need to address it. You breaking your own heart, boo. You stressing your own self out. Okay? Somebody's stressing their own self out. What's this Page of Cups? Ooh, okay. What else? I know, I'd be like, ooh. Okay. So somebody, I feel like somebody is having, you know, a moment with this where it's like, okay, I don't want to lose this person. And I don't quite understand. So I feel like instead of just, you know, trying to get crazy over it, somebody's trying not to get crazy over it. Okay. This is a need to look within to see what is going on inside, to figure out why the behavior shows up as jealousy, why it shows up as insecurity, that kind of stuff. Okay. Most times, nothing's happening. You know what I'm saying? But I do get setting boundaries because you feel uncomfortable, because somebody has a friend, or because there's lots of people online paying attention to them. I'll tell you what, this situation I dealt with a couple of years ago, which seems like it's similar to this kind of thing, was like that. I can't help if people say to me I'm beautiful, or I'm cute, or I'm pretty, or, you know, they love me or whatever, because they're watching me and they feel connected to you. Get what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like that for anybody else in the world. And this could be you, like your person's just like losing it. Like, who are these? What's going on here? I feel a sense of that. Okay. There's this need to like hurry up and like, do things, like maybe they're commenting back, maybe they're doing certain things, which I didn't have that experience. This person was just taking it all out on me. But like maybe they're starting to do erratic things with their behavior, Knight of Swords, where they're like, this is my person, you know, and tagging you in things because of this type of insecurity. Okay. And this needs to change, because you're very independent here with the Queen of Wands. You're just like, listen, this is not for me, your behavior, sir, madam. All right. What do we have here? Okay. Yeah. Again, Page of Wands. A lot of Page of Wands coming up, a lot. Sagittarian energy. We have Leo. We have Gemini so far. So, and Scorpio, sorry, with the Death card. So, you know, this is, I feel like somebody wants to end this. They want to talk to you about it, because I feel like you guys may not be talking right now, but they could be acting crazy because you've been with this person for a while. So even if you all are not together, this person may be acting cray. For some of you, this is a weirdo, and they are coming online and acting like y'all might be together or whatever, in order to kind of, you know, make it look like there's something there when there's really nothing there. Okay. They might be the drama then. And I feel like you're trying to be like, listen, no, I know we were together for a long time, but you don't own me. Okay. You don't own me. Queen. Hold on. Let me do this again. Queen of Wands. Let's do this again. What's this Queen of Wands, please? What's this Queen of Wands? Queen of Swords. Okay. You come in 2 times. Not only are you being a certain way, but you're saying some things. All right, you're letting this person know, listen, until you get over this shit in your head, I can't be with you. Eight of Swords in reverse. This is insecurity. This is somebody understanding now, having the conversations, doing the personal work here, okay, going within to see what it is about them that is making them insecure. Or you're having a conversation about it. You're like, listen, I'm not the problem. You're the drama. Right? You might be the drama because I'm not doing anything that I shouldn't be doing. Okay. And if it's not you saying that to them, then it's them saying that to you. You get what I'm saying. Okay, guys? Because I call out both sides, because I've even had people in the comments, admittedly, like, I'm the one cheating. I'm the one doing the shit. Okay. So we have to own up to when we are the person behaving a certain way. So I don't know if you keep going crazy because this person is doing great. They might even be trying to tease you online and like looking at your stories, posting certain types of pictures to make it look like they've moved on, or maybe you're doing this. You're kind of inciting the shit, okay? You're kind of inciting the shit a little bit, or they are. But somebody is starting to realize here through conversations, through the way you're acting toward them and what you ask of them, like, I need to look at this, okay? If my person's not doing anything, if these are really just friends, then why am I being the drama, right? Okay, Eight of Wands. So here's the passionate messages in the DMs. Okay, exactly. So you no longer are going to go back and forth with anybody. Your mind's very made up here. Two of Pentacles in reverse with the World, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. So you could be dealing with one of those people. Eight of Wands. What you're doing here is expressing, okay, that either A, it's over and they need to stop, okay? They need to stop going back and forth with the bullshit, or you're expressing, I can't be serious with you until you understand that I'm not playing both sides here. You're not being played by anything. This is you internalizing your stuff. And until we close that chapter and you do the work on you and you get it about your own insecurities, I cannot go forward. I will end this connection if it doesn't happen, okay? Why is the Lovers here? It's the conversation. This could be the decision. What else? Part of the challenge here is that you really care about this person. You care about the relationship. I think if those of you who are actually in the relationship, if y'all are dealing with some weirdo that you broke up with or something, this is a different reason. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. The challenge is somebody comprehending and understanding and growing from what you're saying, the conversation you're having. Eight of Cups in reverse is like, how do I want to say this? The way it looks to me with the Empress, Libra energy, Gemini, this is about communicating from the heart, understanding the needs, understanding what you need and how to communicate that and get it through to somebody who may be attempting to be emotionally available. Maybe you're not really emotionally available for this type of energy, Leo, okay? It feels like somebody's just not emotionally available to this thing when they want to be. They want to care, they want to grow, they want to expand. They're not trying to go backwards. They're not trying to, like just be stuck in this, shut down over this, okay? So I think, it's like, if it's your person, it's like they want to come back into your life. If you're not with this person, they want to be emotionally available for you. They want to grow. They do want to. Sometimes people just can't figure out the way or the how. And that's the challenge. What's the Page of Wands? Some of you are on your last straw with this. Okay. What don't you see? That there could be a little bit of like karma involved with this for some of you. Maybe you're experiencing this because this is something you did to somebody before, or the other way around. They're experiencing karma because, this is something that happened in their past. But I kind of feel like there's a lot of, what you don't see is that like, this is very unfair. Okay, it's unfair. It's like a false judgment. It's kind of being really cerebral and stuck in the head and making judgment on something that they don't have all the facts about, nor do you if it's you who's doing this. Okay, so it's like taking a look before you leap. All right, now potential outcome: Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, you have a lot to figure out here. So your potential outcome is the Ten of Swords in reverse. the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Cups. This is really confusing. So what it's giving me is letting go of thinking that everybody, this part in part, okay, for this person, is letting go of thinking that everybody is always going to do the same thing. Clearly, this person had some sort of event in their life that made them feel as if they were not valuable to somebody, and maybe they've been guilt tripping you and like, oh well, if you care about me, then you'll do this. Listen, it doesn't feel good to hold people hostage or for anybody to hold you hostage. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if the person you're closest to happens to be a person of the opposite sex? So I get something like this, right? It's like, this is somebody who's close to you, or this group of people is close to you, but somebody doesn't want you to express your, they don't like the relationship you have because they're making assumptions about it. It's really fucked up. It's not fair to walk into somebody's life and then demand that they delete their contacts and do all these crazy things. So I do think that this person is starting to realize here that they have had this sort of pessimistic, defeatist attitude because of an event that happened to them where somebody made them feel confused about how they felt about them, and and they felt devalued, right? So in order to make this person feel secure, and even if this is you, Leo, because like I said, take it as it resonates. This is about you seeking the answers within yourself when it comes to that healing journey, okay? It's not always everybody else. We need to stop doing readings that are all, oh, them. You think Spirit has us reading these cards so that you guys are, you can scapegoat every lesson onto somebody else? No. All relationships are a mirror, and everything is always about us. All the work is always about us. Everything is always about us, okay? So your potential outcome, Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands. I love this. Working together, letting people in, right? This person may have realized, I'm not really emotionally available. Like all they're doing is being stuck in their head about this particular thing, okay? I feel like you guys may come back together here, and you're expressing yourself with the Queen of Wands. Your way of being is, this is who I am. Either A, you accept me this way and you get it, like you trust, you work on your own issues, or B, you hit the deck, okay? You have the Six of Swords here that came out sort of funny. And you guys know, if you've been around here long enough, I read the things both ways. So we can either work together or we can walk away from this. But what I'm not going to do is allow myself to be taken down a couple of notches to make you feel comfortable, okay? So that's the kind of energy advice I'm getting here, like what you guys are going to do. Your advice is to work on it if you truly want it. Get back to that joyful, stable place. If it's you, do the work on yourself. If it's them, they need to do the work on themselves too, but you also need to set boundaries, okay? What else do we have here for Leo? Soulmates. Oh, I love this. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. So you could have a soul contract together with this person. Sorry guys, I think because it's a little gloomy and it's been rainy for a couple of days, I'm not in like full-blown my crazy mode today. I ain't in crazy mode. All right, because we do have soulmate card right here. All right, we have soulmate card. I don't think they're willing to pass this up. Wedding rings. Union, wedded, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. I do feel you could be married to this person. It's quite possible, but there's definitely some sort of soul connection here between the two of you. You're meant to do this work together. We have karmic relationship, but it was kind of in the reverse here. It says fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentments, lessons, letting go, loving you. Yes, because at the end of the day, how we treat others in relationship says a lot about how we feel about ourselves internally and what we are internalizing. Okay, so you're dealing with a situation here where how you feel, whether it's you or this person, has a lot to do with what you're going to experience inside of the world and in this connection. Okay, so this is interesting because it really is about recognizing that not everything is as we think it is in our brain. When we're really cerebral, what we do is we just keep trying to process things and make it make sense and make up stories about it and make things bigger and more grandiose than it actually is. So I think part of this reading is saying it's time to, just bring it down a notch. All right. Let me get I did that. Let me see. I want to give you a closing message, but I don't know if I want it from that deck. I haven't seen this one for a while, so let me give you a closing message from this one. Let's do the activations deck, okay? Let's do the activations and let's say what it says. It says belief. It's the card 11, exactly kind of what I was just talking about, okay? The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. And what this really boils down to, guys, is that what we believe is what will happen in the world, and the energy of the material world and the reality is always going to manifest for us what we believe. So sometimes, I'm not saying every time, I'm not saying you're always wrong, I'm not saying anything like that. I'm saying sometimes we don't get it right, and your person is going to realize that. And I think they're going to want to make the relationship work with you, okay? Because I don't think you're up to anything, Leo. We are attractive people. Like I said, I told you I had an experience like that a couple years ago. No matter what anybody said, it was always a question. Like, why are you questioning me? I don't have control over anybody, right? I can't control what people say or what they do. I'm on the fucking internet, right? So same thing, but this is all about what a person believes about themselves, what they believe about their value, what they believe about love, what they believe they deserve. And if they've been really, really hurt, we carry this stuff with us, and then it shapes the reality. And then reality is always going, yep, that's exactly what's happening, right? Even when it's really not what's happening. So, and you know what? Honesty and truth and trust have a lot to do with how honest we are, how much we trust ourselves, and how we trust ourselves, and how honest and how truthful we are with ourselves, I guess is what I want to say. So sometimes, people be lying to themselves and they can't even believe the truth because they don't even understand the truth because they've not been truthful with themselves. You get me? Okay, coming in for the singles. I know some people are going to be irritated with this reading and be like, you know what? It's not me. I'm not the drama. That's okay. Maybe it's your person, okay? Maybe it's the person you're dealing with. Maybe this is just a realization that some of you had or are having right now, okay? All right, let's see what we got for the singles. All right, who's coming toward the single Leos? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have the Knight of Swords in the house. All right, we have the Knight of Swords in the house. This is Gemini. Okay, this is something that you're going to know already. You're going to know right off the back. I mean, here's the thing, guys. I do a singles reading. We have to be honest here, right? Every singles reading, if people keep telling, ooh, I see somebody coming in here and it's great every time, they're full of dog shit, okay? because every reading cannot be positive about the singles. You got somebody here who is pursuing you like, you know, like your crap don't stink. They really, really like you. They love how like your energy is. They love that motherly feeling type of thing from you, or that fatherly, you know, take care, I got you, trust you type of feeling. And I see this as a very sudden energy with the Tower Scorpio. This is Mars, Scorpio, and Aries. But you have very mixed feelings about this. So I feel like a lot of you may not really deal with this person. Yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse. There's giving player, Hangman in reverse. You're going to be in your head about this, okay? Because it feels like this person isn't very serious to you. So you could maybe just kind of hang out with them, you know, do some things with them. I have a lot of concerns about this person's temper, or trying to like flare up little bickering arguments, okay? Because they feel like you don't see things from their perspective. So I feel like you have somebody who's a little bit controlling here, who has some character flaws, let me put it that way, character flaws that you cannot deal with. And you will, I feel like you will recognize that about this person, okay? And you'll be like, you know, I kind of want to give it a little time to see where it's going to go, but I feel like this person is going to show you. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. Oh my God, does it get worse? Aries in reverse. You know, this person's going to show you a very arrogant side of them that you're not jiving with here. Okay, Leo? So I kind of feel like this will be a little bit of a back and forth with this person, but you're going to see this kind of commanding, demanding type of vibe from them, and I feel like you're gonna walk away from this. All right, so I have to be honest with you, we're just not gonna have every reading be great. It's not gonna be fucking unicorn shit and rainbows or farts or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Sprinkling rainbow unicorn, you know, whatever, glitter out the booty hole. Every single reading, we have to be honest. So that's what I'm seeing. This could be a Pisces, an Aries, definitely a Scorpio as well. Okay, guys. So let me get a closing message for you from the angels, your daily guidance from the angels. I like this reading until Spirit was like, you better let them know they might be the problem. Believe me, guys, I don't like to have to do that, you know, but the thing is that I have to sometimes. It's just the way it is. I can't look at the way the cards are and be like, oh, you know, it's just, they're a little petty, blah, 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 blah. Everything's cool when it's not cool. Sometimes we have to look at us, right? Daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you are watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. Okay? All right, guys, that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for being here, Leos. I love you so much with my whole heart. Thank you so much for supporting me. Don't forget to like it and sub on the way out. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.